He made me a grandma. Like I don't even like him. How am I like his kid? Like, this so weird in the house. Like, I don't even like this mother. He had a whole little redhead ass kid. He's so cute, little weird ass kid. And he don't like me with my son around. He don't with me. With my son around, he don't like me. I gotta do dumb like bounce a basketball downstairs and he come running down the stairs. He about to turn 2, so the steps is kind of, he be turning around. You just see him, his little foot come down. He be shaking his in his little foot. Then he get to the bottom of the stairs. And then he run up to me and say the weirdest shit I've ever heard in my life. I'm bouncing the ball. I used to play ball in high school, so I'm bouncing the ball. And mind you, I tell my kids don't bounce no balls in this house. And here I am just bouncing the ball in the house. My kids confused this shit. They looking at me. And this little red little baby come up to me talking about something. Give me that ball, give me that ball, give me that ball. I stopped. I was like, what the is wrong with this kid, man? But he cute. I love him. His name is Xavier. He's just the cutest little fat head. But the back of his head is flat as shit. The back of his head just flat. Like, I'm Belizean and Nigerian, right? My son, I guess he's a mixture of Belizean and Nigerian. His dad is Honduran, right? But then the mom of the kid, she's El Salvadorian. So the back of this kid head ain't stand a chance, is what I'm saying. Back of his head just yeah. Remember the first time he spent the night, the mom was like, make sure he doesn't roll off the bed. He rolls sometimes. I'm like, how? How the fuck he finna go somewhere with a flat head like this? As a matter of fact, I'll be back. I'm going out tonight. You ain't going nowhere. I'm getting out of the house. I love him, though. I think the funniest part was when my son told me he had a kid. He was so scared. He was shaking it. Because he didn't find out till the baby was 8 months. Because the mom, he was messing with the mom, and then the mom had the baby, and she was pregnant. She came up to him and said, Chase, I'm pregnant. And he said, no, I don't want any kids right now. And fucking walked off. Like, that's not... How you walk off with some shit like that? And then she has a parent who, like, her parents are doing well, and they just said, hey, he's not ready to be a dad. You guys are young. And you decided, you willingly went into having sex with him, knowing what the consequences were. And he told you he didn't want to have a kid. And regardless of what he feels, this is your responsibility because this is your kid. Black parents, we don't feel that way. Get your little raggedy ass in there and get that baby. But, her parents were like, well, you take your kid, it's your responsibility. And she held him on to him for 8 months and ain't tell nobody. And then one day he saw the baby on Instagram on somebody else's page and was like, man, that baby look like me. And then found out who the mama was and was like, oh, I was around that time. Finally got in contact with her. She said, this your kid. Did the test. This is his kid. He got to tell me now. I'm in the kitchen washing dishes. He come in the kitchen. Mind you, he's 6'2", 6'3". He's shaking and he's scared. He looked just like me, too. He's shaking it. I'm washing dishes. Hey, Mom. I'm like, what up? Can I talk to you for a second? I'm like, yeah, what's up? I just wanted to ask you a question. I'm like, you good, bro? What's up? Hypothetically speaking. The baby here, man. The baby here. He hit me with the hypothetically speaking. If I had a baby right now, how would you feel about that? I looked at him. I said, don't do that shit. He said, what you mean? I said, don't bring no goddamn babies in this house, Chase. Why you say that I'm responsible? I said, I'm not, motherfucker. I'm drunk right now. Why would you? I'm up as we speak, washing dishes. Ain't even no dishes in the sink. I'm just sitting there washing my hands. And what made it so bad was I had just gotten my boyfriend. Like, my boyfriend was brand new. Like, he still had the tags on him. Like, I had the receipt for him in my pocket. I was ready to return his ass if he act up. New car smell and everything. Like, he was new. Now I got to tell my dude I'm a grandma. I just got him. Just got him. He fine, too. 6'3", built little military. He smell good in the morning. Oh, I love it. I smell good. I got to tell him I'm a grandma. I turned into my son. He walk in the kitchen. I'm like, hey, babe. What's going on, babe? Can I talk to you for a second? Sure, what's up? I just wanted to ask you a question if I can. Sure, what's wrong? Hypothetically speaking, if I have a grandson, how would you feel about that? He said, don't do that shit. Why you say that? I'm responsible. He said, it's 2 p.m. and you drunk as f***. No, you not. He knows me. And now he have the grandbaby more than I do all the time. They be in the room together and shit. They be in there, go, give me that ball, give me that ball, give me that ball. I'm like, oh my God, I be saying the same thing to you, babe. That's crazy. Look at the slow people. Give me that ball. I don't get that. That's our language, remember? He's so cute. When I tell you it scared me, he was like, give me that ball, give me that ball. I'm like, why he's so aggressive like this? And he speaks Spanish, which I love. Basura? I said, sí, papi, basura. It's trash? I said, yes, it's trash. Then my son walked by. Basura? I said, yes, baby, that's trash too.
Yes. Go ahead, cut that off. What's up, Baltimore? We outside. I love it here. When I came on, y'all was, every time I come out on stage, it's always like, yeah. And when y'all see me, they be like, it's the women. Cause y'all perverts, bitch. Y'all. The men be quiet, but the women be like, okay, body, okay, bitch. Okay, ass, okay. It's always the women. But I'm so excited. You know I love some Baltimore. Y'all know I love it here. Let me tell you something. Life has been changing. So many things have happened. I was in the middle of the fires. Yeah, I think I did last year here in either December or February. Last year I was here. And then right after I left here, I bought a house for my birthday. I said, let me buy myself a house for my birthday. Very, very grateful. I paid cash for the house. I'm glad y'all made it because I got $11.72 in my bank account. So I'm grateful that y'all are here. And, the fires started happening in California. And my house was in the middle of the fires. So I was surrounded by, I'm in the middle of like 3 fires happening at the same time. And then they got control over 2 of them. And then the third one they were figuring out. And then I go outside and I'm grateful. I live in the mountains, beautiful view of the city. And I step out and all my neighbors are looking to the right. And I look over to the right and 3 miles from me, there's flames and smoke. And as I'm looking, Mika calls me. And I answered the phone and she said, bitch, it's a fire by your house. I said, bitch, I'm looking at it. I see it. She goes, me and my husband have decided that we don't like it. And you need to leave. I said, bitch, I'm grown. I know what to do if I see the fire. So as soon as I see the fire and I hang up the phone with her, I get the alarm. Evacuation zone 3, which is the zone 1 is get, zone 2 is ready, zone 3 is go. And we would skip the 2 zones and went straight to 3. And it's so scary because in that moment you have like 30 minutes to grab what you can and go. And I started panicking because in them 30 minutes I'm like, what the fuck do I grab? And in that moment I realized I wasn't shit. I ain't grabbed no baby photos. I ain't grabbed none of the kids. Bitch, I grabbed my bags. That's all I grabbed was my purses and a couple pairs of shoes and some jewelry. My daughter called me. That's y'all internet needs Casey. So it's a fire. Like, you know it's a fire, right? I said, yeah, it's a fire. So like, in my room, you can get my jeans. Girl, fuck them jeans, bitch. Somebody give up them jeans. I got to get my bags. Bitch, I got to get out of here. And it's funny because people calling me because where you gonna go? What you gonna do? And I had shows in New Jersey that week, and so I'm like, fuck it, I'm just gonna go do my shows because if something happened to my house, I need my money. It don't make no sense to me me sitting here stressing something I cannot control. Let me just go continue to make my money. So I'm packing suitcases to take to my friend's house, but I'm also packing a suitcase to go on the road. So I'm putting shit in the wrong fucking suitcases. I get to New Jersey. For the show. I got 2 pairs of shoes, a couple pairs of drawers, 2 turtlenecks, and bags, bitch. I got nothing else. I got no soap, no toiletries, no bottoms.
Well, let me tell you something. Listen, if you gay, I don't got nothing against women. It's gay. If you gay, be gay, do your thing. Don't come in my DMs, please. This gay woman emailed me. She emailed me through my work website. Told me what she do for a living. She's a caterer. She would love to cook for me, all this. And then at the bottom, she said, well, let me get down to why I'm really here.
Oh, okay.
If you ever want to try your hand in this lifestyle, I can be your guide. And you know me, I gotta go look at the Instagram picture. I was like, ma'am, you are a boy. Listen, I tried dating a girl once. I had to call it off. We dated for a little bit. I was going through something. I was going through my first divorce, and I was like, she's handsome, whatever. And it was like at the very beginning of COVID. Some of y'all women laughing like you ain't never been there. You been there. You been so sick of dudes. You be like, I'm gonna go see what this vagina talking about. And then you realize they want you to touch it. I'm like, hey, I don't want to touch you. I just want you to touch me. I don't want to. It's got a lot of rules here. I didn't know it was this many rules. You want to be touched back? I didn't know. That's how y'all do it over here. Damn. I thought I was just gonna be a princess. I didn't know it was gonna be. But I stopped dating her because women crazy. You don't understand what somebody else is going through until you going through the shit. Women, we do stuff to men, and men don't do this shit to us. And then when a woman does it to you, she had me like, oh shit, I'm crazy. Because I've done that shit to somebody else, and I never knew what it felt like. Like, she blocked me because I didn't answer my phone. I didn't even do nothing. I was asleep. I feel so sorry for the men who be asleep. Don't sleep. It's a 3-hour time difference, sir. I'm asleep. She called me, ma'am, I don't answer. The crazy thing about women is we think there's so much power in blocking you because we just want to be in control of a situation. And right now we don't have no control. So we just want to control something, and what we're going to do is control when you talk to me. So she blocked me, didn't even tell me she was blocking me. I wake up in the morning like nothing wrong. I send her a message, it's green. Now I know you got an iPhone. I send her another message, it's green. Sent as text message. So I'm like, damn, did my phone get cut off? Now I'm calling my phone company, phone good, I'm checking the Wi-Fi good. Then I call my best friend, I call her. She answer, I'm like, hello? She like, hello? I'm like, click, I don't need to talk to you. I need to figure out why the f*** you answering the phone. I'm blocked all day. She don't say nothing to me all day. I'm blocked all day. The crazy thing about women is that we will unblock you and act like nothing's wrong. She unblocked me and was like, hey, how's your day? I'm like, fuck you. She finally answers the phone. I said, did you block me today? She said, yeah. I said, why did you block me? Because I was calling you and I needed somebody to talk to and you didn't answer the phone. I said, I was sleeping. She said, I know. So you knew I was fucking asleep and you still blocked me? Because you wasn't there when I needed you. I said, but I'm sleeping. And I know you was sleeping, but I needed you. I said, that's some crazy shit to do. So now you just want to talk to me like nothing's wrong. She was like, well, it's not that, it's just that I needed you. I said, listen. I don't communicate that way. If you want to have a conversation or something's wrong, don't block me, because then you cut off all communication to me. And if something's wrong with me or something's wrong with you, we can't contact each other because you and your feelings and your emotions. Don't do that shit. Next time you do that, I'm going to stop with you. Hey. The bitch blocked me right there when I was on the phone. She blocked me right. I think I was still talking and she hit the block button. I do that shit. That's some shit I do.
they soft. They don't have no ambition. They're like, back in the days, we hustled. Like, I'm an 80s babies. I always knew how to get some money in my pocket. These kids nowadays, they soft. They think they know everything. My 17-year-old, she thinks she know everything. She 5'9", she bigger than me. She thinks she know every gorgeous girl, but she thinks she know everything. So sometimes I gotta sit back and let her up on her own. She come to me one day, Ma, I need a new TV for my room. I said, okay. She goes, can you order me a bigger TV for my room? The TV I have in my room is too small. So I said, okay, give me a few days. I'll order you a new TV. She ain't got no patience. She come to me 3 days later. And listen, she extra, she's 17. Everything she do with her hands. Her whole body involved in the conversation. She come up to me one day, so like, I mean, like, so remember the other day when I had asked you about me, like a new TV or whatever? Like, remember? You remember? I said, yeah. So like you was taking too long or whatever, so guess what I did? I'm like, what you did? I got my own. I said, okay, what size did you get? Mind you, in her bedroom, it's a 32-inch TV. I said, what size TV did you buy? It don't even matter, because like, I got it, so. So I said, Casey, it's really important that you know what size TV you bought. Well, it don't matter because all I know is that like it's bigger than the one I have. So, but like, so I said, cool. They sent her the confirmation that it's delivered today. She texted me while she in school on a Tuesday. Ma, like, so my TV coming today. So just like Best Buy's bringing it. So, damn. Can you be home? I'm like, I'll be home. I'm in my house. Best Buy knock on the door. I open up the door. The guy said, hey, we had to deliver a TV for Casey. I said, well, I'm her mom. I'll take it. He handed me the TV with one hand. Ma'am, it was a 32-inch TV to bought. She bought another 32-inch TV. She called me, hey, Ma, you got my TV? I'm like, yeah, I got this shit. So it look good, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, like I can't wait till I go home, hook up my little TV, like. She came home, she saw the box, because you know TVs come in a big box. The box is big. She think that's the size of the TV. So I'm watching her from the sideline. She opened up the TV in the living room. I'm like, you don't want to go upstairs in your room and do that? Because you have to carry this big old TV upstairs. She's like, no, I'll do it here. You know what I'm saying? I work out, I got muscles, like, ooh, like I got it. The disappointment on her face when she opened this box and it was a 32-inch TV. The glory on my face. I was like, oh man, that's crazy. You got 2 little TVs in your room. You might as well work from home at this point. You got a whole setup in the house, these little screens you got. I got a wireless keyboard in the closet if you need it. You might as well set up and just work from out the house. You ain't even got to leave. But I fucked up and bought a California King, which is stupid because when you single and you get into the bed, you just be rolling and rolling and rolling. And don't nobody be there. You just be rolling by yourself. But I love it. You can finance the bed. Get the bed. Get the bed. Why nobody told me 2-piece pajamas is this comfortable? Why y'all didn't tell me? A good 2-piece, the soft one? Bitch, I be living my life in that bed. Just on the phone, watching TV, rolling in circles. I be doing snow things. I be living my life. People like, you going outside? Hell no, I ain't going outside for what? To be in the club till 2 o'clock in the morning? Hell no, I'm going to sit here and watch The Equalizer till I fall asleep and yell at Queen Latifah because I know that bitch ain't dodging them goddamn bullets. I know damn well. She built like me. How the she doing all of this shit? And she built like me. Have y'all watched it? And then it took her 5 seasons to like, goddamn. When you single and you watching the sex scene, you just be sitting there like, yeah. And then they just rub shoulders and it was over. I'm like, where the titties at? Give me something. What you said, Dante? Yeah, Dante. It took her 5 seasons. 5 seasons to get Dante? Then they're going to move to LA, came back. And you over there, I don't know. I really like him. We're just not official yet. If you don't grab his penis mid-sentence. Women don't like to admit it, but we perverts sometimes. We be perverts. You be walking to us and we be looking like, ooh, ooh, ooh. Girl, look at this, look at this. Right? And you walk over, oh, hi, hey, what's your name? Oh my God, it's crazy. Women are perverts. We are, happily. we just secret perverts. Men are out loud perverts. They'll look at you and just stare at you. They don't even know how to look away. They be like, and they'll say it. They don't even realize, God damn. You be like, excuse me, nothing. I was just admiring your beauty. Women, we make faces. Hey, gorgeous, how you doing? I'm fine. Hi. And we text our friend under the table, bitch. Y'all single? That's your mom? That's your mom? How old are you, if you don't mind me asking? You 35? That's your mom? Girl. Send help. I don't think people understand what we go through raising daughters, and I don't think the daughters understand that we almost went to jail a lot. I don't think you understand that when you were 14, if you took her phone and searched her Safari, it was how much jail time do I have to do if I smack the shit out this girl. I don't think you'll know how close you were to dying multiple times, because girls just be saying the wildest shit. The girls, and they be so sweet to the dad, but to the mom, we just be like, oh, you fucking bitch. And now look at y'all. Hey, besties, do y'all hang out all the time?
All the time. She's very spoiled.
Oh, why you say it like that? You should. You should. I want to go with y'all. Where we going next? Oh, okay. She the mama now. She got to parent you? Uh-huh. You ever got drunk with her? I'm laughing because y'all don't see her face. She's smiling, and she's like,
I can't get messed up. I gotta make sure she get in the house.
It's time.
What?
It's your time. Y'all gotta see her. She like, it's my time. Is she embarrassing when she get drunk? Okay, what you be doing when you drunk? Do you just be quiet? Okay, that's boring. That's boring. I can't get drunk around my daughter. I never have, but I feel like she gonna be like, this nigga. She's never said that before, but I feel like if I get drunk around Casey, she gonna call me the N-word. I feel it in my chest. She gonna be talking to her dad, and then this over here on the floor talking about sleep number beds and Ziploc bags. I don't even know what's going on. My daughter, she's smarter than me though. She make like really good decisions at 19. She was talking to this boy and he cussed at her. Yeah, she was talking to this boy. She was working at this job. We told her she didn't work the job. Just go to college. We got it. She said she want to work a job because for some reason this generation feel like if you don't struggle, you ain't doing right. Like, I bust my ass so you don't have to fucking do that shit. Don't do that shit. Just go to school. You don't need to go to college and a job. Just go to school. Well, I want to know what it feels like. Then 3 months later, she's like, is it okay if I quit? Nobody told you to get it, stupid. But she's so smart. She makes such good decisions at 19. She comes to me, she tells me 2 boys at her job like her. I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna go. And she goes, Ma, you know them? She called me Ma. I said, what? You know them 2 boys at my job that like me? I said, yeah, what happened? So Valentine's Day came and one of them gave me some flowers. I said, okay. So then the other one gonna call me talking about something. Did you take the flowers from Brian? So I was like, yeah, I took the flowers from Brian. So he said, why would you take the flowers from Brian if you know I like you? So she said, because Brian liked me too. So then he said, well, what's that supposed to mean? She told him, well, maybe you should buy me some flowers then. So I said, what did he say? She said, he started cussing at me and calling me the B word. I said, and what you said? She said, I told him, hey, listen, I don't communicate that way. And I got finals tomorrow. I don't have time for this. So if you want to continue to communicate that way, I'm going to hang up the phone. You can't talk to me like that. I said, oh, and what happened? She said, he cussed at me again. I said, and what you did? She said, I blocked him.
That's right.
I said, okay, good job, good job. But then I said, this is where I fuck up. I said, well, what happened when you unblocked him? What was that conversation like? She said, well, I never unblocked him. I said, what you mean? She said, well, why would I unblock him? He was disrespectful. I said, so you never talked to him again? She said, no, I blocked him for like a reason. Like, why? And I looked at her and I said, teach me. And some of y'all laughing, but when I said she blocked him forever, bitches in the back was like, how the she do that? Because we'll unblock you in 30 minutes because we got some more to say. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's so good at it. She teach me stuff all the time. Okay, I gotta go because Lonnie gonna kill me. Y'all ready for a show? Who that in the back yelling, yes? Who is that? You said what, Stay? Who is that? You? You look exactly the way I thought you was gonna look. You for sure look like somebody auntie who don't really come outside like that, but you the fuck outside tonight. How many drinks you had? Yeah, how much you normally drink? We can tell. What you drinking? A pee? What the f is that? How many drinks you had? One? How many drinks you normally have? None. Okay. But even though I'm single, I still believe in love. I still believe in relationships. I still believe that there's somebody out there for me. It's a lot of couples in here. And if I had to give any advice, be patient with your person. It's a lot of relationships in here. Be patient with your person, ladies and gentlemen. Especially when it comes to sex, be patient with your person. Because a lot of times we don't think about what it's like for him when he have sex with you. We don't think about it. And he don't think about what it's like for you when you have sex with him. He don't think about it. He just think about himself. You just think about yourself. You got to think about the other person. You got to consider what they going through during sex. That's like I had a woman call me. She was like, my man, he come too fast. I don't know what to do. I'm tired of it. I'm like, wait a minute. He don't want to do that. No man wants to come fast. He's not trying to do that. That's his heart telling his dick, you better hurry up. He gonna die. Especially with an older gentleman, it's his heart is pumping fast. He trying to stay here a little bit longer for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, just be patient with him. Be patient. Fellas, be patient with the ladies. Y'all always want us to do wild stuff in the bedroom. We tired. We just finished putting your bald-headed ass kids to sleep. We tired. Just let me lay here, handle your business. You don't need no interaction from me. Just have fun, go at it. I want you to ride me. My knee hurts. You know how selfish is that? You've been rubbing my knee through this whole Netflix movie. You know my knee hurt. Because that's not a normal position to be in. Like, when you get in that position, it hurts. And fellas, you gotta do a better job at bedroom verbiage. When you're having conversations with your lady in the bedroom, you want to talk to her in a way that makes her feel beautiful. You want to talk to her in a way that makes her feel sexy. You want to say things in a way for her that make her want to be nasty. So I learned the hard way. Some men don't know bedroom verbiage like etiquette. They just be saying shit. I'm laying in the bed with this dude. I got on a t-shirt and a thong. I'm ready. You know what he said to me? I want you to turn around and put your breast in my mouth. I'm like, breast? Nigga, these is titties. What the fuck is you talking about? It's after 10 o'clock. These is titties. These ain't been breasts since 10:01. These is titties now. That's not sexy. That don't make me feel good about my body. I would really like some of your vagina. I'm like, vagina, nigga? You mean pussy? I don't have a vagina right now. It's after 10 o'clock. That's not sexy. That doesn't make us feel. Look at the fellas like, who the fuck said that stupid shit? That don't make us feel sexy at all. I want you to turn around so I can see your buttocks from behind. I'm like, you talking about this ass, nigga? What are you talking about, buttocks? I haven't had one of those in 45 minutes. This ass, it's after 10 o'clock. I got him back, though. I hurt his feelings.
Like a week later, we laying in the bed, and I said, let me get him back. Because he didn't understand how I felt when he would say those things. It didn't make me feel good. And I rubbed on his back, my finger down his back. He said, what you want? So I would really like it if you give me some of your penis. He said, penis, bitch. This ain't no penis. Look at the fellas, this a dick. This is not a penis. You gotta learn how to talk to us. You gotta learn how to just talk to us.